bear with me. I have to shoot this video on my phone instead of my regular video camera because I didn't have time to shoot a Toolbox review video like I normally would, because today a customer set a record for me and bought a Toolbox in less than 2 hours after me getting it on the truck. So I'm going to go over the Matco 4S 2-bay Toolbox. The Matco 4S has been a workhorse in their lineup for a long time. It's one of the nicer, more utilitarian toolboxes on the market, and we can usually keep the costs down where they're rather agreeable to all parties involved when I get these used. And I would rank these up quality-wise and cost-wise with the Snap-on Classic 78 series boxes. About the same size as the Classics, about the same build quality, and we can do them all for about the same price, depending on condition, of course. But this one's in particularly nice condition. It has a build date of 2017, so it's 3 years old, and the guy who had it has kept it in great shape. There isn't a scratch or a dent on it, and it's in terrific shape. I love the finish. This is their, what they call their silver vein finish. Has a hammered look to it. And the great thing about this finish is it does not show fingerprints. It cleans up very easily. I can just wipe this thing down with a dry rag and it comes out great. The overall dimensions are 24 inches deep, 42 inches high, and 56 inches wide. Each pair of drawer slides is rated for 140 pounds, so each slide is 70 pounds apiece. This top deep drawer here has 2 pairs of slides for a total weight capacity of 280 pounds, but all the other drawers, including the deep ones on the bottom, have 1 single pair of slides to keep their capacity at 140 pounds. I apologize, I can't open the drawers because I just handed the keys to the customer and the box is locked. So believe me when I tell you that the drawers on here are full extension, meaning when you draw the drawer out, the back of the drawer comes out to be flush with the front of the box. That is important because it means that you're maximizing the use of the space in each drawer, and especially for the shallow drawers like this one or some of the other ones, when you open those drawers all the way, because these are full extension and you don't lose that inch or two of space in the back of the box, that will make it more difficult to rummage around for and try to find smaller tools that get buried back there, like screwdrivers, wrenches, extensions, and so forth. Every well-built box is going to have full extension drawers, and this one is no exception. Underneath the 2 full-width drawers are stiffening channels that provide extra support so that when you have the long drawers full of tools, they don't sag. The top is a composite material. It's solid all the way through, so it's easy to clean up. It's going to be impervious to water and solvents and any corrosive agents. And of course, the one handle on the side is mounted to the same side as the heavy-duty 5-inch diameter swivel casters. Underneath, it's a little cobwebby and dusty. I haven't had a chance to really clean this off yet, but my customer was so eager to buy it, he said, never mind, he'll take care of that himself. So he didn't even want me to go through it and spiff it up. But the nice thing that Matco does on this box is they have what you would normally see on a box. They have a framing channel that goes side to side in the front, and another one that goes side to side in the back. There is no framing channel that goes front to back, but that's okay. On these boxes, that's not necessary because these are heavy gauge channels. But they put this third center channel in there. And you see that on the heavier duty builds. And this provides a lot of rigidity and strength to prevent sagging. Each caster is bolted firmly to the frame. And the two swivel casters here have brakes. And they're nice and large, so they roll easily even on uneven surfaces. If there was one thing I wish Matco did on this box that they did not do, was extend the frame on the bottom below the siding. As it is, you may have seen in that previous shot, the siding extends about a ½ an inch below the bottom edge of the frame. That prevents you from forklifting this box if you had to lift it, lest you bend the frame under its weight when you put the fork tines under it. But be that as it may, that is not a showstopper for this box. Many companies build their boxes like that, and it's usually no problem at all because you're not usually forklifting a box. But it would be easier to move it around if you had a forklift handy to do that, but not necessary. And that certainly is not a showstopper for this box because there's such great quality boxes as it is. That's not even a consideration. Now, who is this box best suited for? The great thing about this box is it's pretty affordable and it's not too big, so a guy who is committed to his career in this field would fit very well in a box like this. They're a little pricier than boxes that you'll find at Home Depot or Harbor Freight, but it is a better build quality for sure. Just know that you're going to spend some more money. So I don't recommend it necessarily as a starting box for a new tech, but it's a really good box for someone who maybe has been in it 6 months to a year, really has committed themselves to it, and maybe has a box that isn't as good quality, or they need to increase their storage space because they've outgrown whatever their starter box is. This is a terrific value for folks like that. Just know, especially if you're a new guy in the field, you don't make a dime off of the toolbox that you own. You make your money with the tools that you buy. So go easy on your storage solution and don't spend too much, and make sure that whatever you do decide to get is money well spent, and you're not going to spend forever and a day paying it off. Get that debt behind you as quickly as you can. If you want to upgrade or have to upgrade down the line, it at least gives you some options, because now hopefully you have your starter box, which you can use to trade in against your new box and save yourself some money that way too. And always look at the used market. You can find much, much better deals on used toolboxes. They're always less expensive than the new ones. And even though you don't get a warranty necessarily, the amount of times you would have to use a warranty for a box that's built as well as the 4S, as long as you don't beat it up and abuse it, it's going to last you forever. Now in the future, keep watching, because we've got some great toolbox videos on a Matco 5S review, as well as a Milwaukee toolbox review, and some great tools in the haul segments coming up. So do me a favor, click down here to subscribe now so that you don't miss any of it. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, use a tool. Don't be one.